Hello and welcome to the Jeddah Street circuit, where the excitement is building for what I'm sure will be an exciting Formula 2 race here in Saudi Arabia. So an interesting circuit, Jeddah. Like some other street circuits in the Formula 2 calendar, it's likely to present a formidable technical challenge, with a number of challenging turns for our young drivers to master. Plus, it's a hot track, and that high temperature has some big implications for tyre performance that they'll need to keep in mind in order to secure a good result. As the engineers make their last inspection of the cars, let's take a look at today's grid order for the race. Iceman lines up on pole position, and it's Felipe Drugovich in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Joe, Pourchaire, Robert Schwartzman, and Vishaw, Armstrong, Sato, Deruvala, Enzo Fittipaldi, Vips, Lawson, Christian Lundgaard, and Piastri, Zendelli, Aitken, Beckman, and Bent Fiscal, Samaya, Deleda, Nissani, and Ralph Boschon completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive, and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 28.9 seconds.
It's very nice!
Oh, mate, great job. Great job. You've done everything we wanted today. That is brilliant. Brilliant stuff from Carlin today. What a superb victory. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
It was down to one thing: consistent pace over everyone else out there on the track. We could spend a great deal of time talking about race and tire strategy, what has occurred on the track, but at the end of the day, the difference here was down to simply being faster on track than everyone else. Amazing skill on show.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team.